is from a brand, AnyBody, which is a private label brand here at the Q. And it started its life as like a lounge athleisure brand, Jackie. Love that little disinterested saunter she just did. She was like, don't really care that you're there. I'm just gonna walk right by. But these, right here, these are what made the AnyBody brand famous. They've been here for almost 10 years. And when they got into the game, they decided to create their own knit called Cozy Knit. It's not warming cozy, it's soft cozy. There is modal in this fabric that only they do. And this is the last look at a set of two. To what you ask? Their #1 best-selling silhouette, which is joggers. We have sold 5.5 million pairs of their joggers. I don't know a single person that doesn't own their joggers. I don't know a single person that doesn't own multiples. And then they've paired the jogger, the 5.5 million sold since they started here at the Q, with a pair of free, yes, because until the end of today, which is an hour and 53 minutes from now, you get your joggers in a set of two for 49 bucks and change, which makes the second pair in the set free. The pair that you're looking at is a full length, semi-fitted, perfect, not a wide leg, but a relaxed leg in kind of what is that look of a yoga pant, but given an elevated twist. Both of them are elastic waist pull-on. Both of them come in regular, petite, and tall. The guest will share the inseams because obviously they're different in the joggers than they are for the free pair of full lengths. And then here are, as I invite out Amel, the guest, and you see me in mine in the new color that today debuted, the wine. I am in an extra small.
Yes.
You wear a?
Small, regular.
I am 5'5.5".
5'6" or 5'5". I'm shrinking a little.
Okay, great. And we are going to take you through the choices because a $73 value and your last 17 minutes to see these presented, you are getting a set of two and only paying for one pair. So the first set is that charcoal and that eucalyptus. It is the best bet in terms of spread of sizes that we still have available. Lettered sizes up to 5X. Then, this is the set I'm wearing with the brand new wine paired with that medium indigo. 1,400 remaining. Again, you get one pair of joggers and one pair of full length straight leg pants. This is the set that has the jogger done in the brand new color Time and then the full length pant in the black. 900 remaining there. Then we have these last two, which are total workhorses for the brand. Their signature color is smoky taupe. So this 700 remaining set has a smoky taupe jogger and a smoky taupe full length pant. And then the black is where most people in the brand start. They start with a pair of black joggers, they fall in love, and they come back for 29 other more colors. We have in the black jogger and black full length pant, 1,700 remaining. You will notice that there is now a choice that's missing.
Yes.
Coffee bean and navy.
Gone.
Is gone. All right, so since we have 16 minutes remaining with you,
yes.
You've been here all day,
yes.
But the day is almost done in like an hour and 51 minutes. Excuse me, wow, getting choked up over that fact. Can you explain the inseams before we walk through?
Before we dive in. Sure. So the inseam on the regular jogger is 26.5, and the easiest way to think of it is in threes. So 26.5 for the regular, 23.5 for the petite, and 29.5 for the tall. For the full length pant, it's 30 inches for the regular, 27 inches for the petite, and 33 inches for the tall. And remember, if the ankle inseam sounds a little short to you, it's because it's meant to hit in the ankle region. It's not a full length jogger. So as we jump in, I just want to say off the bat, I've been sharing all day that we have been here for 9 years now, which completely blows my mind. And as much as we have evolved as a brand, no matter how many fabrics and silhouettes we have brought you, this remains hands down my favorite item, not just in the collection, but when I stand in front of my closet, this is the most used item in my entire closet. I wear a form of our joggers every single day. Many of you can attest to that because it has a lot to do with the drape and the leg line, which Sean knows I love because not all joggers are created equal. what you are going to find with the jogger as you pan down, the fit is really nice. It's not oversized, it's not too billowy, it's not too voluminous. It is the perfect amount of fabric and perfect amount of drape that you're seeing kind of puddling over that cuff. And here is why you will often hear me refer to them as pedicure pants, because do you see how much stretch we have built into that cuff? So if you want to zhuzh them up like Sean's doing, you can absolutely do that. You can wear these in lieu of shorts. This, I'm going to show you because I've had some questions about the fabric. This is not a heavy fabrication. Cozy Knit is our best seller. So yes, you're getting our best selling pant, which we've sold 5.5 million pairs in, and our best selling fabric. It's not super hot. Now it's not tissue paper thin where you're seeing anything through it by any means, but it's not hot and heavy. It's a smooth blend of cotton, 38% modal, and spandex. So it is a seasonless fabric. You will wear it now with flip-flops and sneakers, and then you will wear it well into the fall.
And you're getting the best-selling jogger, which is how most people start with the brand, with a free pair of full-length pants. And this is your last moment. This is your last presentation. This is your last. And with one set already sold out in colors, we're going to take you over to the girls and walk through some sizing. Yeah. Because you can, this is the most overused phrase in our industry, but I don't care. I have to say it. You can dress them up and you can dress them down. You could put these on with slippers and sleep in them. You could pair them with sneakers and go work out in them. You could literally, which Amel does more often than not, put on a cute heel and with a little blazer or a denim jacket, now she and Sam are going to dinner and drinks. Yeah. And all of this, as I walk you through, but I'm so glad I came over here without my model's card. That was great. But all of this is in a crazy, amazing fabric that feels so good, and yet you have modal blended in there. How you can do a modal cotton blend. Modal ain't cheap.
No, it's not.
And you got us under a certain price point. In fact, thanks to this TSV, we're at what, over 42,000 TSVs ordered on the day? Wow. And we are giving you a free pair of pants in this modal rich fabric. Now, Ade is standing on your screen wearing the charcoal. Ade is 5'8". She is wearing these in a double extra small. And are you in the regular, my love? She's not sure, so we're gonna say yes.
Yes, I am.
Okay, great. She is in the regular, which is a 26.5-inch inseam in the jogger. Back here, and I love having all my best girls with me tonight, Morgan, is wearing the eucalyptus. The eucalyptus comes with the charcoal. Morgan is 5'8". She is wearing these in a 1X regular. Okay, and then she's wearing the full-length pants. Jackie's wearing the full-length pants. So to be clear, Morgan in the regular, the inseam for the full-length pants is 30 inches. Jackie, standing next to me, Jackie is 5'9", and she is wearing these in a large regular, and again, 30-inch inseam. And I think it's quite clever because you could have done a set of 2 joggers, but I actually think this is much more useful.
Yeah, and the beauty is they're very similar. So if you love a lot of the features we've given you with our jogger, for example, the waistband. This is our tried and true waistband that you know and love that's constructed so beautifully because it's sewn down in multiple places so it doesn't twist and turn when you're wearing it or when you throw it in the washing machine. Both pants have this exact waistband. They both have the drawstring. They both have pockets that are just so flat and flush, they're not adding bulk. The only difference is as you taper down the leg, the jogger has the cuff and the other silhouette is that straight leg. We call it a straight leg, but it's a little bit fuller, which I think is nice. It gives you a little bit of movement and drama, which I think gives it like a chicness factor for a knit pant. So you can't go wrong. You're getting the same fabric with both, the Cozy Knit, which is still our #1 bestseller, which is really, it's not surprising to me. I know why, it's a fantastic fabric, but we've brought you so many different fabrics that it's always surprising to me that this is the one that I get asked about the most.
So now, can we get on the Wayback Bus and go back in time?
Yes.
So I told the story earlier. You guys, I met Amel at a doctor's office.
True story.
We were both at a cardiologist's office when we met.
Like in real life?
Yeah.
In for real life.
In real life.
Yeah, for real life.
Getting like regular checkups. And we met.
We were both checking out, and she was checking out ahead of me. And we got to talking, and it turns out she was getting ready to come to QVC to be the guest on this new brand that had not launched yet, AnyBody. Okay, so do you remember when you first sold the joggers?
Yes.
Because since then, 5.5 million pairs. How, from your perspective, did a pair of joggers become this famous?
Well, you know what it is? Because I'm being completely honest with you. Every time I come out here and talk about the jogger, I am not telling you anything that is not true. It is a pant that I reach for every single day. And I, as a busy mom, as a working mom, I would never reach for a pant and leave my house if it didn't fit me properly. And so that's what I try to convey to all of you when I'm out here, is just the realness. I mean, I wear them every day. I wear them to the grocery store. I wear them to my kids' sporting events. I wear them in and out of work. I don't love shorts. I've shared that before. So I wear them in the summertime in lieu of shorts. I've turned everyone from my mom, my sisters, my sister-in-laws, everybody onto these because the fabric and the fit is that good. And if it wasn't, you wouldn't be, I mean, a lot of those sales are returning ladies, are returning customers.
Yeah, more colors.
To have 5.5 million pairs sold, it's because you get them home and you feel this is just as passionately about them as I do.
There are some things at QVC that have not been here, that have rather been here for twice as long as you guys have. Like you're at 9 years, let's say 18, 20 years, that have not sold 5 million.
Right.
And the beauty here, as we bring you into our final 7 minutes with this Today's Special Value, in a fabric and a color palette that is wear now and transitional into fall, they feel almost cool to the touch. They don't have any razzmatazz, weird top stitch detail, reflectors. The joggers don't look like you're actually jogging around a high school track. And so that makes them the perfect way to meet the trend, which is joggers, without feeling like you're trying to dress like your granddaughter or your daughter. This is our charcoal eucalyptus. The charcoal is the jogger. The eucalyptus is the full-length pant. The pant in the back is free. $73 value. You choose regular, petite, or tall. The wine is a new color for the brand. It was paired with the medium indigo. 1,200 remain in this choice. Again, you're getting a free pair of pants in this set. This is the black that comes with the brand new Time. 800 remain. The black is the full-length pant. The Time is the jogger. Then if you love smoky taupe as a basic, if you love, obviously, black, then they did 2 sets that are just not mixed up colors. It's just straight up taupe, and you get a jogger and a full-length pant. 600 remain there. And black, a jogger and a full-length pant, both of which have pockets. 1,500 remaining in the black. Did we talk about sizing? And you have yet to tell this audience, because I know you've told this story on the day, but I think everyone at home would like to hear it. How many pairs you own?
I own 35 pairs. And I've had 2 drawers full of joggers and I now have a cubby. I don't know what I'm planning to do with all of these joggers, but I shared earlier, there's no reason to get rid of them because they hold up beautifully. They still wash up great. They don't pill, they don't shrink, they don't fade. So
it's a uniform.
It's a uniform. It's that whole, that's kind of why I've been wearing the denim jacket today, because it's sort of, this is my uniform since day one, was the jogger and the denim jacket. Nothing I am telling you today is not what I hope is living up to the expectation when you get it home. I mean, these are hands down my favorite item we've ever done. We brought you so many items, but I keep coming back to this because they're just that good.
The waistband is fantastic because it's thicker than most, and it's got sewn down elastic so it can't twist. That tunneled drawstring, which is functional. And then obviously almost feels like a smoothing silhouette right across that sweet spot of the belly where you might get the bump and you're like, oh, I could really use a, shaper. And then you can tuck the draw cords in if you don't want to use them. And I will tell you, like, they are literally a perfect item.
They are.
They fit every woman, every body shape, every age perfectly.
Yes.
And they absolutely, because of how wonderfully knitted and lightweight they are, can live up to no shorts. You don't wear shorts, you don't want shorts. These can be your shorts for the summer. Yeah,
please do not hear the word cozy and think hot. This is not a sweatpant material. So it's lightweight, but not lightweight in a bad way where you see through it. And I've been sharing all day, to me, this is way easier than a legging to style. Because with a legging, I have to give a lot of thought to the top I wear because I need to make sure it's long enough to cover everything. You do not have to do that with this because as you can see when we're all turning to the side, it's not clinging to the back of the thigh, to the rear. It has a gorgeous drape and a leg line in both silhouettes. The straight leg and the jogger both have a fantastic fit and silhouette because it's the same fabric.
I gotta tell you, when you see on your screen, these fit like a dream. But the girls are all styling them differently, right?
Yes.
Which is the beauty of your brand. Your brand is kind of like, your brand is this beautiful workhorse, knit rich, but you do some wovens, takes the inkling of a trend, but doesn't overly lean into it too much. You make the